All right, welcome to the balance class. First, I want to talk about balance in general. Recently, I took a course called Zebrio Balance. It's a certification. It was very interesting, and I just want to go over a little bit. I don't want to scare you with some of the stats and stuff that I'm going to give you today, but I want to take 5 minutes and just talk about some of the stuff that I learned during this course. One thing I'll say is you have 650 muscles in your entire body. 650. It takes 200 muscles, just 200 muscles, to take one single step. So, what does that mean? You need to be strong to have good balance. If you're not strong, it is hard to have good balance because, again, 200 muscles to take one step, okay? One thing that really impacts older adults is our vision. I have vision problems. A lot of you don't know that. I do have vision problems. So not being able to see impacts your balance. So it's important to have light at all times in your apartment. Night lights are really important for safety reasons, so that when you go to the bathroom or walk down your hallway or walk into your living room, that you're not tripping over things, okay? You need to see things. And I know a lot of you have age-related macular degeneration, cataracts, and things like that, unfortunately, cataracts can be fixed, but macular is something that it just gets worse. So sight. Vestibular, which is your inner ear. There's things in your ear that impact your balance. There's these little crystals that some of you know about that impact your balance. And when that's off, your balance is poor. So anyway, you need to have strong muscles as well too. So strength training is really important. In our balance class today, we're going to do a lot of hips, a lot of lower legs, because we want to make sure that we have strong core, strong hips, strong legs. That keeps us upright. One problem we have right now during this unfortunate virus that has hit America is we're detraining ourselves. It only takes 2 months to detrain your body. So if you're sitting in the chair every single day and not doing anything, which there's a lot of Americans that are doing that right now, you're detraining your body. Your body is not getting used. And actually, you tend to start leaning over because you're sitting all the time. A lot of you are knitting. Now you have the rounded shoulders, or you're reading. So it's important to get up, walk around your apartment, go outside and get a good walk in, because that really helps with not detraining your body. We are open down here. So if you need somewhere that's air conditioned to come and exercise, you can get on the treadmills. We have the new steps. We have things that you can do. You can come into the weight area. The only thing that we ask is that you have 2 people per area. We'll say per area, because if there's 2 people over here in the aerobics room, that's fine as well too. Okay. To give you some stats on poor balance and falls, the number 1 cause of traumatic death in America is falls. Falls are number 1. If you're 65 or older, it's the number 1 cause of accidental death. 1 in 4 older adults fall every year. And if you're over 80, it's 1 in 2. 1 in 2. That's pretty high. Medical cost for falls is about $5 billion per year. That's a lot of money. Women are more likely to break a hip. They're actually 10 times more likely. Males are more likely to die from a fall, 4 times likely. And 20% of people who break a hip die within the year. That's tough. So anyway, one problem we have with this balance class is I'm limited to a camera. So we won't be able to do a lot of the movement balance stuff. So most of the stuff I'm going to be showing today is going to be static, which means we're going to be standing in one spot, which for some of you, that's perfectly fine. So it is going to help. We can train our bodies to get stronger and get through what we're going through right now. My workout plan has not changed one bit. I'm still doing everything that I did before this virus came. I have not stopped exercising, so it's really important that all of you, either if you have not been, start exercising. It can prevent a lot of problems for the future. Okay, I'm going to take a pause, and I'm going to get set up with everything that I'm going to do, and we'll get rolling. Okay, I have a high back chair next to me for safety purposes. Really important to be safe and not fall down while we're doing balance exercises. So we are purposely putting ourselves off balance so that we can retrain our body to get stronger and just improve our balance. So, as always, I like to warm up before I do any exercise. I don't have any money in that wallet, so I'm going to take that out. So what we're going to do first is just a march, just to get our bodies moving. Usually in my balance class, we have we sit around in a circle in the beginning and we toss the balloon around. And believe it or not, tossing a balloon around, our heart rate goes up, and it actually is, it's fun. We laugh. So you're more than welcome, hopefully, in the very near future, join our balance class. Okay, and we're going to get the arms going. Good. All right. I'm warm. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to work the hips out right now. Okay. So we are going to do a side raise. I'm going to first start out with my left leg going out to the side. Important piece to the puzzle of balance is strong hips. Okay. So we're going to take that left leg or your right leg, whichever one you want to start with. And we're just going to bring it out to the side. Out to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, if you feel any pain doing that exercise, don't do it. You may actually feel it in the opposite hip as far as the pain, because you're putting all your weight on the opposite hip, okay? So now I'm going to switch. I'm just going to bring this chair over to the other side of my body, and I'm going to do the right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, relax. All right, instead of swapping, I'm just going to do the same leg. And actually, I can do the other leg on this side as well too. So that's what I'll do. I'll just do the left knee. I'm just going to bring this left knee up and then back down. We're gonna hold it up there. I want you to have a hold of something and bring it back down. 4. You can use a kitchen chair. 6. You just need something with a high back. 7. 8. 9. 10. You should feel it right here in that hip flexor. And last one. Good. And if I do an extra repetition, I apologize. I'm talking and I lose track of where I'm at. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Eventually you'll be able to do this without a chair. 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're going to take that right leg and we're going to swing it back and forth. So we're going to swing it back and forth, okay? And go. Swinging it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, instead of moving the chair out in front of me, I'm going to do the other side. Same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So, I want to show you why this is helping our balance here. So I'm on one leg and I'm swinging that leg. So even though I'm holding on, my body has to react. Has to react, okay? Same thing the other side. My body has to react. It has to compensate for the lack of one foot on the ground. Okay? All right. So I'm going to bring that right foot, and then bring my right foot forward, and I'm going to rotate just the ankle, just at the ankle, one way. And now the other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, my body's reacting to the instability of having one foot forward. Okay, other side, bring it forward and rotate one direction. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, relax. Shake our bodies out. Shake our bodies out. Good. Good. All right. Okay, next thing we're going to do, just a simple calf raise. So we're going to come up on our toes. This is part of the gait progression. When you're walking, you actually technically come up on your toes a little bit. 4, 5. And if you want to slam those heels down, that's good. That's good for bones. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, relax, relax. Okay, I am going to do a squat using the chair. I do not recommend to use a chair doing squats. If you want, I'm going to take a minute here, give you some time. And the best thing to do is probably use your kitchen sink. And actually, what we'll do is we'll skip that. And I will let you do that on your own. So after we're done this video, you can go to your kitchen sink and do your squats. But I want to show you a proper way of squatting, because it's really, really important not to put so much pressure on the front of your knees. So the real important thing about squatting is you're sitting. You're sitting. You're not bending those knees forward, okay? You are sitting, so you're sitting down and then coming back up, okay? If we put all that pressure on the front of the knees, it hurts a lot. Whereas we sit down, it doesn't hurt the knees as much. There's not a lot of pressure on the front of the knees. So it's important to sit down when you do squats, okay? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down and then back up, okay? So after we're done the class, you can go to your kitchen sink and you can do squats or behind a heavy couch. Make sure you get a good grip on there. Or you can use a chair and you can do your squats. For safety purposes, it's probably good to use a chair. You're just sitting down in this chair and then coming back up. You can use your hands, push off, okay? And what this exercise does, it strengthens the entire lower body. The entire lower body. When you sit down at lunch or dinner, you're sitting down and you're off balance and you're back up. Sitting down on the toilet is so tough. Thank God they have those raised seats now because it does help out quite a bit. But sitting is really important for balance, okay? Because a lot of people, what they do is they sit down on that toilet and they fall over and get hurt. It happens a lot. I did it one time when I was a little kid and I smacked my head on the toilet. We had those porcelain toilet paper holders and I hit my head right on one of those and I had stitches right here. So it happens to all of us, no matter how old we are, okay? All right, so next exercise we're gonna hold on to the chair, hold on something solid. We're just gonna bring the right foot forward. I just want you to hold it there. Just hold it there. We're gonna hold it there for 15 seconds, or just hold it there as long as you feel comfortable. If you can't make it to 15 seconds, go ahead and drop down, okay? Eventually, we wanna make sure that we're not using the chair at all. And see, I'm off balance. And we're just holding it out there in front of us. Okay, now we're gonna bring the foot back and we're gonna lean a little forward and hold it back. And hold it, hold it, hold it. And bring that foot down. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Bring it forward and hold it out in front of us. Now we really know where our weakness is because we start shaking, our body's reacting to the environment. I mean, look at those that live on Oak Hill, the entire environment is a balance challenge. All right, now we're leaning forward. And then bring that foot down, good. All right, good. All right, next one we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the right foot up and hold it. We already did the right foot up and multiple repetitions. Now we're gonna hold it up and hold it there. If you can hold this there, you're strong. You're gonna feel it right here. I feel it right there, right in that hip, a hip flexor. And slowly bring that leg down. Now the other leg comes up. And slowly bring that one down. Okay, good. All right, now for a little bit of challenge. I want you to have shoulder width apart stance. Okay, right now I'm a little wider in shoulder width. So shoulder width apart stance. And I want you to hold on to your chair and then see if you can release and stand up nice and tall, nice and straight. And I just want you to stand there. There's nothing impacting your balance right now. See if you start shaking a little bit. Okay, we want to stand up nice and tall, right? Okay, grab onto that chair. I want you to narrow your feet so that you're about a couple inches apart. Okay, now bring your hand down and stand up. Okay, you might shake a little. Okay, good. All right, now I want you to go a little wider, and I just want you to take that right foot and step forward. Make one step forward. You can hold on to the chair while you do that. I would recommend that. Okay, see if you can release the hand from the chair, but keep that hand close to the chair just in case you need it. Okay, place the hand on the chair. Now I want you to take your right foot and bring it directly in front of your left foot. And hold it there. I want you to hold on to the chair and hold it there. Okay, go ahead and slowly pick up that hand. And I'm struggling a little bit. I'm shaking. Yep, I'm struggling a little. I gotta work on my balance. All right, and hold back onto the chair. Okay, now we're gonna switch. Okay, we're about a little bit less than shoulder width apart. I want you to step forward with that left foot. Now I want you to slowly lift that hand up and keep it right close to that chair just in case we don't want you to fall during this class. Please. Okay, good. Place your hand back on the chair. Now I want you to step your left foot directly in front of your right foot. Left in front of right. And hold it there. I'm shaking a little bit just because it's a change in environment. Or change in stance. Okay, now slowly lift that hand up off the chair. If you can, see I'm shaking. Oh, that's harder than you think. Okay, and grab on. Now, one thing I'd say is if you want to practice something in your apartment, a lot of you have a hallway, a kind of a narrow hallway. I know some of the one bedrooms do, some of the one bedrooms don't. But if you have somewhere where you can hold on to a railing or something, you can even go out to the breezeway and hold on to the railing. And I want you to just do the tightrope walk. Do the tightrope walk and hold on to the railing, okay? And try that. Try that. That's a little bit more difficult because you're actually moving forward. And then if you want, try it moving backwards, okay? And once you get better at that, your body is adapting to, what you're doing, okay? Okay, good. Good job. Well, I'm going to wrap it up with those exercises right now, and I want to wish everybody the best of luck with all this. I don't know when this is all going to end, and I'm kind of tired of hearing about it on the news. Biggest worry that I have personally is long-term impacts of this whole virus, and it's not the virus itself. It's depression. It's lack of immunity after this. My kids have been out of school for a long, long time, and when they go back to school, they're not going to have the immunity that they built up of all those years of going to daycare and school. So it's going to be a rough road for a while, and I just hope we do well. And if you have any questions at all about the balance exercises, you're more than welcome to call me or email me, and I'm be more than happy to talk with you. Okay, thank you very much.